Yeah, we shared a lot of the same sort of taste in music that a lot of our other friends didn't have, particularly other musician friends. And Amanda started sending me demos and stuff from Australia.
Yeah, I used to record them in my cupboard at my house.
And eventually we kept in touch, and over the years Amanda moved around and eventually ended up in London, where we started working together a bit more regularly. And then she moved to Glasgow, where we're all based now. And
it kind of just came together. Yeah, fell together like that, really. Horny Prince.
Horny Prince B-sides. We really love a guy called The Dream.
Yep, Terry S. Nash.
Just like good pop music.
Robin.
Yeah, and you know, some weird stuff with like booty bass and you know, stuff like that. It's totally subjective, really.
Yeah.
Like song to song, it can start from anything. It can start from either one of us.
And then he'll go, can you ad lib over this? And then I'll do something, and then we'll piece it together if it's feeling good. Or there's some instances where I've had nearly a whole song, but maybe a bridge missing and a couple things missing, and then we come together and build it together while we're there.
Yeah.
Or it could even be a riff that I've like gone around the corner and done on my phone that you get in your head and you look like a creep and you're like, nah, 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 nah.
Yeah, there's no like a particular way of doing it.
Yeah,
to be honest,
I think whatever happens and feels good is just the way it's supposed to be. So there's not too much thinking about it.
We're still doing it like in our flats and stuff like that. At the moment, we're moving into like a sort of purpose-built studio space in like a warehouse in Glasgow.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll have some dedicated sort of space to be able to do it. But yeah, that's for the recording stuff, and for live, like the three of us, we sort of do a lot of pre-production and plan things out, and then we just get together and sort of smash it out.
Yeah.
You know, we don't overthink it or just try and have fun, really.
EP. Really, just kind of finishing off a couple of other songs that we've had, and bringing them to fruition now. And obviously this weekend has been long and really good, but plenty more shows and kind of wee festivals coming up here and there, and then in between that, trying to get a track out and finish off the EP.
Probably, yeah. We're kind of going with the flow at the moment. We tend to write quite a lot, and we have a lot of stuff sitting there already, and we're just kind of seeing where the wind takes us.
Totally. I don't think we have like concrete plans for an album, so to speak, but obviously that would be great to have like a collection of those songs for that.
It's just this, I don't know what it is, but it's this incredible place for just culture in general. I mean, even aside from music, if you take something like the Turner Prize or something like that, like how many times people from the GSA win it is like unbelievable. I don't know what it is, and it's the same with music. It's because it's condensed. Yeah,
do you know?
And it's collaborative.
We got such a small scene that everybody knows each other, and it's quite pally. And everybody's at each other's shows, and we all kind of know what's going on with each other. So,
but there's also quite a brutally high standard as well. Like the Glasgow crowds are sort of famous for being very hard to please, but if you please them, they're the greatest crowd in the world. Yeah. That seems to be the sort of general consensus.
Like loyal, yeah.
But yeah, there's lots and lots of cool stuff all the time, and it seems to come from a place of people who aren't necessarily doing it to be a big band. They want to do something cool.
Just kind of doing what they want. I guess also because you're so far north, it's kind of to make an impact, you really have to kind of, be decent. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Be good at what you do, kind of thing. And there's not, whereas in a place like London, there's so many venues and so much going on and so many bands that. It's kind of, you get caught up in that kind of whirlwind, and I think if you take yourself away from it and go to a smaller place, it's like just a smaller version of that, way more condensed. So, yeah.
It's the best stuff is the artists themselves, like there's a sort of network of venues and promoters and stuff, but it's all, the best stuff is very grassroots, and there's lots of sort of corporate promoters and stuff like that who own venues, and that's that's like a total, that runs parallel with everything that we're involved with. But yeah, there's a great sort of rite of passage, you know. The Hug and Pint, probably.
Oh yeah, Hug and Pint, for sure.
It's owned by friends of ours.
It's a small thing. You would never know there was a venue underneath, and it probably has the best sound and lighting.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's like, it looks like probably about as big as this wee area here.
Such a friendly space. Like, it's mind-blowing, really, the times we played there, just the attitude, and it just breathes like fun and chilled vibes. It's amazing, man.
Do what you want. That's probably it. I mean, do you know, you can't really, I've always like, this question's always really hard, because it's like you can't really tell anybody how to make a track or make a song or do what they need to do. So I guess just kind of really go with your gut instinct and totally stay true to what it is that you want.
Yeah.
Type thing. Without sounding too like cliche or cheesy or anything, but
figure out what you want to hear, what you wish existed, and then make that.
Yeah.